Guesty Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. We've drew 2 each with Ipswich Town. We've cemented our place in the playoffs. I have Katie with me. Katie, are you going home happy, Dal?
Oh, very.
Yeah. Who stood out for you today in the Borough?
Vesic, Adama, and Bamford.
Oh yeah, weren't you bothered who we were going to play in the playoffs, whether it was Fulham or Villa?
Villa.
So you're happy with Villa?
Yeah.
And are we going to go to Wembley, Katie?
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to Wembley.
Katie, thank you for coming on Borough Fan TV. Brilliant.
On the Borough!
Nice one. Guesty Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. I have Liv and I have Mam.
First match Mum's ever
Jackie, how did you enjoy that?
Absolutely fantastic. We'll be doing more matches from now on. Every match I'll be at now, away and home.
We've got you hooked.
I'm hooked now, absolutely hooked. Proper hooked on it now.
Are we going up, Olivia?
Yes. Yeah. Season ticket holders now, and we're home and away. We'll be there every game. See us all the time.
The sun's not always shining, Jackie.
It doesn't matter. It's absolutely fantastic. The fans and the team are fantastic. Really, really loved it today. Yeah. But the good thing about it is we're going on the drink now because we're not going home till tomorrow. Hey! No driving back.
She's going on the drink! She's going on the drink!
Jackie and Olivia, thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV. Guesty Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. We've drew 2 each with Ipswich Town. Cemented our position in 5th. We've cemented our position in 5th.
You know, we always have to do it the hard way. But what a game, what an end. This is football, and that's like one of the days that you just love it. You know, that's why we love it, because endings like that is just absolutely phenomenal, and that makes your weekend.
Stewie down. It's great when Stewie scores, isn't it?
Oh yeah, local lad, and you couldn't write it really. You just could not write it. You know, scoring, absolutely a great goal, which it was, and just local lad. It was fantastic for him to score.
It looks like it is definitely Aston Villa now on. Everyone seems quite confident that we're going to Wembley. How are you feeling?
You know, it's over 2 legs, so you can't really say till the Tuesday night, but it's going to be a tough ride there. I believe their squad is better than Fulham's, because I think Fulham's just a squad of individuals like Sessegnon, Kearney, and Mitro. But you know, their squad's still quality. I believe that ours is better, but I think we're gonna have to put up a good fight in the first leg and take it to them and see how we get on.
Hopefully Jack Grealish gets flu or something, so he's not available. He's a standout player for Villa for me.
Oh, yeah, incredible player, you know, young lad. How he hasn't been scouted for another big team in the Premiership, I don't know, but he is a fantastic player, and he's going to be a handful on the weeks to come.
The lads showed great commitment today. Like you say, they knew they were already in the playoffs, but they fought tooth and nail today to bring them back a point.
Yeah, it was a good performance, despite, you know, it being frustrating because Ipswich just blocked out everything that we had, apart from the 2 that we scored. But yeah, you can't fault the commitment that we showed today, which is something we have been lacking over the last few seasons. But today, and against Derby and against Millwall, it's been there, and that is something new, which hopefully, if we get to Wembley, or should I say when we get to Wembley, it'll be there again, and we'll smash it, and we'll be in the Premier League next season.
Owen, thank you for coming on Borough Fan TV. Guesty Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. I have 2 Ipswich fans with me, Alex and RJ. Alex, we've met before.
We have, yeah.
You were a lot better than what you were at the Riverside, mate.
Yeah, we were. To be honest, before we came into this game, I wasn't expecting to get a point, because obviously you've been on good form recently. So I thought we were going to lose today, but I was absolutely over the moon with our performance. 2-2, 2-1 in the 90th minute. Despite the draw, the season's been all right, but we've had our ups, we've had our downs, and we've just got to go again next season now. Obviously McCarthy's gone. Brian Clugg's done a good job whilst he's been here. I just hope next season's a better one, to be honest.
RJ, last game of the season, your team put a performance in like that. Lifts your spirits, but it's a long time now at your next game, mate.
It is a long time, but I think we've shown today what we can do, what we're capable of. But next season, of course, McCarthy is out. Going to get someone new, and hopefully it's just a fresh start and have a season like you guys, hopefully. Been a really good season for you, obviously, and see how you do in the playoffs, I guess.
Freddie Sears, tell us about Freddie Sears. All of a sudden, you don't hear nothing about him, and then he's scoring against the Borough.
Well, last week I went to Reading, and obviously he scored there. A bit of a lucky goal, header, open goal. He was going to score it, and I think after that goal, his confidence instantly rose. So coming into this game, I could tell he was so energetic. He wanted to score, and he did. And we're all proud for him because he hasn't had the best season. A few seasons ago, when we got playoffs, he had the season of his life. He was scoring goals game in, game out. So for him to score in the last game of the season is just really good, really good.
Tortured Ben Gibson for your first goal.
I think. So what was the question?
Freddie Sears absolutely tortured Ben Gibson on the first goal.
Freddie Sears, just like Alex just said, he hasn't had the best season. Last week I went Reading with Alex. He just opened up. He's been quiet all season. He's just come out with a goal, which definitely boosted his confidence, and it just shows that what he's capable of. And he showed it today. I think he was playing a lot more confidently, and I think his first goal just proved himself really. And his next season, hope to see more of him.
Two neutrals. Borough are in the playoffs. We're going to be playing Aston Villa. After what you've seen today from Middlesbrough Football Club, how do you see our chances?
Well, obviously, I've only seen us play you once this season because I didn't go to the away game. But your squad, you've got a strong squad. I mean, if you get to Wembley, you can definitely do it. You've got a strong squad. You've got the likes of Asombalonga and Bamford up front. Two experienced strikers. They're very good. They can finish their chances. So I do wish you the best of luck in the playoffs. I think you can do it with the squad you've got. It's down to how you play, to be honest. It's just if you put in the performance, you're going to get the result.
Villa?
They're a strong side, of course. We did get beaten by them 4-0 last home match, but personally for me, playoffs are completely different to the league. What happens in the league is fine, but comes to the playoffs, it's what you do on the day, and I think you definitely have got the potential to definitely go to Wembley, and then it's anyone's game.
RJ, Alex,
Cheers, mate.
thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV.
That's all right.
Guest to Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. I have Ollie with me from Ipswich Town Talk. Ollie, fair point each?
Yeah, I thought it was a fair reflection of the game. I mean, if you look at the possession stats, you are dominating us in terms of possession, but I thought it was a good spectacle of football at the end of the day. I think both teams went for it. I mean, you guys are in the playoffs. I don't know, are you guys playing Fulham now?
I believe we're playing Villa now.
Oh, okay, so obviously that point was massive because I don't think many people want to play Fulham at the moment. And Villa, did they lose today, Villa?
I believe so, yeah.
So yeah, it just shows you that Villa can be beaten, and yeah, I think that point was big for you guys because obviously you want to try and avoid Fulham, and for us it was kind of a nice way to end the season because the club's been not the most positive at the moment, obviously with Mick leaving, and there's been a lot of uncertainty.
Sorry, Ollie, is it a relief for Ipswich Town fans that McCarthy's gone?
Well, the fans, it was a decision kind of determined by the fans because at the end of the day, Mick, at the start, he was brilliant. I mean, we were 24th, we were looking to go down. He managed to kind of wheel and deal a bit, get some cheap players in who did the job, and he got us safe. And obviously we had the promotion, the playoff season, which none of us expected. And he managed to steer us to that. But at the end of the day, we come to football to be entertained, and the football was dire. I mean, we'd be playing for 0-0s at home against Burton when a team like Borough, anyone pushing for the playoffs to just attack and try and get as many goals. And the fans just weren't satisfied with the direction the club is going in. And I think as soon as he's left, there's been such a better atmosphere around the team. And that attendance today was about 19,000. 7,000 fans have come out of nowhere because we were getting attendances of 13,000 on a Saturday. So just shows you really.
As a neutral, as an Ipswich fan, how good's Adama Traore?
Oh, he was tearing us apart. I mean, against Jordan Spence, who isn't the best fullback in the world, but I mean, he's been your best player all season, and I can't believe how quick he is. He's absolutely rapid, and he was just tearing our defence apart. And if you guys go up, he'll definitely be your star player in the Prem next year, definitely.
What's your hopes and ambitions for next season then? Bring a good manager in. Like you say, you've been in this championship a long time now, Ollie.
It's been a long time in the Championship, but look, at the end of the day, I'm not expecting anything ridiculous. I'm not expecting promotion or anything, but we just want a new manager in, hopefully a youngish guy who can play attacking football and who can just steer us in a better direction. I mean, if we finish, say, 10th, but have a good season, get a good squad of players, keep people fit, then you never know. The job we've got at Ipswich isn't going to be done in one season. It's going to take a while, so, yeah.
Ollie, thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV. Yesterday, Borough Fan TV, I'm outside Portman Road. We've drew 2-2 with Ipswich Town. I have Stefan and Joshua. Stefan, did Borough deserve more? Sorry, but I should say these are Ipswich fans.
I think we should have won, really. I think the ref overplayed it a little bit extra time, what wasn't due. I think we should have sealed it up there at the end, but I think he just played a few more seconds over and let you guys back in again. But that was a very good game. Really enjoyed it. Nice end to the season.
Ipswich, first 10 minutes, Ipswich just peppered our goal. They came at us with everything.
Yeah, but we're just a makeshift team at the moment. We've got lots of injuries and suspensions and one thing and another, and the boys just played really well. Put the heart in it. Since Mick has left, they seem to have a free leash to do what they want and play how they want.
Is that refreshing for you as supporters, watching the leash off the players?
That's fantastic, because the whole atmosphere had dropped here and was sort of pretty nasty. So it's like a breath of fresh air.
George Bailey got a great reception there when the guy went to talk to him with the FA Cup. Is he your next manager?
Well, apparently he's gone for the job, hasn't he? Him and Terry Butcher as his assistant. So we have to wait and see.
Would that be a good appointment, Josh?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Well, you'd actually like Frank Lampard or Steven Gerrard, really. So, Frankie, if you're watching.
I think now Gerrard's through his hat in the ring. I think Lampard's ready to follow.
Yeah, but they've got a lot of money to come, won't they? So we'll have to see. But anyway, brilliant game, and you guys have been fantastic.
Stefan, Josh,
Nice to see you.
thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV, and good luck for next season.